Happy Monday, everyone. I hope you had a wonderful Easter weekend. I hope it was beautiful and happy, and I hope you got to spend time with your loved ones. And I had a nice little, kind of a little break from this a little bit, but not so much a break from anything else. It was a busy weekend. I'm sure I'll be able to tell you all about it when we do a design together today. But today I do have something special going on. So see this? This bag came today to my work, and it is from GGC Treasures. So this is something that I watched Wendy get, and I had downloaded the app a long time ago so I could try to get signed up to get notifications when these are available, because this isn't like your normal subscription box if you're not familiar with this. She puts out an alert to let you know that, hey, I'm going to be doing a treasure bag this month, and it is going to be available on such and such day at such and such time. And then you go to the app and you order it, you pay for it, and it gets sent to you. And it gets sent to you pretty quickly. So I ordered it on the 24th or something. It did get kind of like wound up over in Wisconsin somewhere. So, but it would have been to me sooner. But it came today, so I'm super excited to open this. And I did take the bag out because I couldn't wait. It was crazy because this month she offered 2 different color ways. So I opted for the, I think she called it, let me see, hold on. I opted for the amber and aqua, and then she also had a sapphire one. So because I love the color aqua and I love the amber too, I thought that would be perfect for me to get and open for you guys and make something cool from it. And it comes with a lot of things. Look, there is 32 lines here. And I think it was $49, and then you pay for shipping. So we're gonna go through this, and you're gonna see that this is definitely well worth it. There's a lot of beads and other items in this box or this bag. So I will leave all the information how to get the app so that you can get alerts to, find out when she's going to be making these and sending these. She also has a little store on there, and you can shop there too. She has really great prices. And she even has like a little rewards program where you build up points, and then when you get so many points, you can use this amount off, off your order and stuff. So it's really great. So I will go ahead and turn this around, and we will take a look at everything that I got and make something pretty from it. I'll be right back. Okay, so here we have the list that came with the GGC treasure bag, and it says in here, in this bag, amber and aqua combined to fill your senses and ease your mind. So everything in here, all the metals are nickel, cadmium, and lead free, which is wonderful. That's what we want. That's what we expect pretty much from all of the people that we get our goodies from. So we're gonna go through this, and I'm just gonna try to find the information on here as we pull stuff out and tell you what it is. But let me go ahead and open up this bag. Look at this bag. That is chocked full. This is a large bag. Look, both of my hands don't even cover it. So it's a large bag. And we're just gonna go through and open everything up, and that way you can take a peek at it. So first I have, let's see. I wanna make sure that I'm going through this here. Okay, so this is a 42 by 43.5 by 15 millimeter electroplated smooth glass heart pendant with golden alloy pinch bail. Look at this beauty. Make sure you can see it. There we go. Isn't it gorgeous? And look at how pretty this bail is. This bail is really, really pretty. So we're gonna do that. And you know what? I wanna grab my little white background. Hold on one second here. Because I feel like, or my light color background, I feel like you can see it a little bit better. Okay. So we have that. And then we're gonna just grab the next thing that comes in line here. It looks like we got some chain. So we have, it's like 1 meter of 1 meter of 4 millimeter double link golden iron Rolo chain. So these are the double link chains. I love the double link chains. I think they're so cool looking and they're so pretty. Rolo chain is like one of my favorite chains to get just because I like the uniformity of it, but that double link is spectacular. So then we have, let's see if I can find these. So we have, they're like a, if I don't see it right away, I'm just gonna at least tell you what it is. So they're like a little petal beads, and they are glass, and they are so cute. They're so pretty. I can see making some really, really cute little leafy, florally patterns. And look, there's like little flecks of gold in it. So it's really, really pretty. And you get quite a few in here. I'm trying to see if I can still find it. I'm not seeing it, but I'm sure I'll be able to find it eventually. Anyway, so we have those and they are gorgeous. Really, really pretty. Okay, then we have some faceted bicone beads. So I believe these are the 22-inch strand amber glass bicone beads. You get about 68 beads. I like these elongated bicones. It almost reminds me of a rice bead because I really like rice beads too. And I think I keep getting off camera. Am I getting off camera? Let me see. Let me fix something here. There we go. I was a little bit crooked. All right. All right, so we have those. Then we have some toggle clasps. So you get 10 antique gold alloy toggle clasps. These are always fantastic to have, and in that lovely antique gold. And they're just a really cute, simple pattern. I really like those. And then we have this little beauty. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, so it's like a little rosebud, really, really pretty. And I think that, let me see if I can find it real quick because I know this has got to have something. Let's see. Okay, here it is. So it's a micro pave cubic zirconia and 18 karat gold plated brass rose pendant. So let me get this up closer. You can see it has the little metal on here for the, the rose petals. And that's what the back looks like. Just real pretty, real dainty, really, really pretty. One of the little leaves has a little stone. The other one is just a little plain leaf, but that is gorgeous. So you get one of those. And then we have an 11.5-inch strand, 6x4 millimeter crystal triangle beads, and you get approximately 80 beads. These triangle beads are so cool. They're so fun. I love different shapes like that because they really just add a little extra something to your design, and it's just, they're really fun. So we have those. Okay, then we have, let's see, 5 18 by 10 millimeter, I think I'm getting the right one here, clear, flat, oval, faceted crystal beads. And so you get 5 of those, and those are really pretty. The facets on them are gorgeous, and I love that nice, clean, crystal clear. It just looks like ice. Okay, then we have, let's see if I can find these real quick here. So this is amber glass beads, but they're the frosted ones, and they're 5 to 6 millimeters. And let's see, I just want to make sure I'm getting the right ones. But yeah, so they're like the frosted. It almost kind of looks like the beach glass in a way. It kind of looks like that, but it's not. So these are really pretty. I really like that frosted look on there. Okay, then we have these, and I think these are the 6mm round deep amber imitation opalite beads. Yeah, that's what these are. So, and you get up about 70 beads, and they are that dark amber, but they have that opal-like finish on it. So it's just, you get that like iridescent shine to it, and they're really, really pretty. Okay, we have some more chain, and we get 1 meter of 5.3 by 2.6 Figaro light gold iron chain. So here's some Figaro chain for you, and this is a really pretty chain too. It's a little bit different gold than the other, which is great because it gives you 2 different golds to play with. It's really nice. Okay, then we have, it says on here, 149 by 18 by 3.5 golden brass and crystal rhinestone oval loop pendant. To me, it looks like a fish, so, you know, like a religious symbol. But yes, I can definitely see where it's an oval loop, but you can interpret it in a couple different ways there, depending on your likes and what you want it to be. Okay, and then next we have, it is 8.5 by 5 electroplated glass trumpet flower beads. So these are the glass flower beads. They're like crystal clear, but they have the electroplating on parts of them. So they have that little bit of purple and green that you're seeing kind of shine through. So these are really gorgeous too. I love these. They would look really cute with our petals, I think. Really, really cute. Okay, so we got some lobster clasps, and these are great. I love this size. This size is probably like my favorite. It's not too little, and it's not overpowering. It's not huge. So you get, I think it's 10 of these, and those are great to have. So you see you're getting beads, but you're also getting some supplies. Then you have 241 by 20 elongated rhombus golden alloy rhinestone chandelier components. So they have the little rhinestone at the top there, which is really cute, nice little detail. And it has, you know, your little chandelier spots here where you can do some really nice dangly earrings, or even a pendant if you don't want your earrings to be that big. It would make nice pendants too. All right, and then we have 2 18 by 17, where was I? Golden alloy rhinestone heart pendants. Oh my goodness, these are cute with the little cutout hearts right here, and then the little rhinestones on the side. These are adorable. I really like those. Oh, I'm familiar with beads like this. I got some of these from a different place one time. All right, so these are, okay, so these are the 13-inch strand, flat oval, electroplated, golden edged aqua beads. You get about 50 beads. So these are great. I love beads like this. They have the electroplating on around the edges. They're really, really cute. Here's some, we're getting into some more of our aqua now. And this bag does not disappoint, let me tell you. So then we have, looks like, I think these are the 4mm, nope, this is not that. Okay, well anyway, these are 4mm faceted round beads, and this is like a deep aqua, and they're really pretty. They do have some flash to it. I believe they are fire polished. I'm looking for the the description of it, and I'm not quite seeing it. Oh, I think this is, okay, no, I think this is just the 4mm round deep aqua crystal glass beads. Or are these the English cut? No, they're not. Okay. All right, anyway, so this color is amazing. Look at that color. There's so many different blues in here. It's not all just like one shade of aqua. There are so many different shades and it's just beautiful. And then just like the little clear ones we have 5 of the Aqua flat oval faceted crystal beads as well. These are pretty. They just sparkle and shine. They're so gorgeous. Okay, then we have, where is it? Oh, I'm not finding this one. Okay, so we have this like little pendant and it's real thin. It's that golden color and there's a little loop at the top so you can hang it on with a jump ring. But it's real dainty and real fine, but I'm sure you could still do some amazing things with this too. It's really beautiful. That's gorgeous. Sorry because these aren't numbered, so it's hard to find the descriptions right away. Sorry, guys. All right, so here we have 5 10mm deep amber polygon faceted crystal beads. And I hear like, it sounds like Cheeto wants in. So these are that really rich, deep amber color, that gorgeous deep brown. Let me let him in real quick and I'll be right back. Oh, it's you, Lucy. You want to come in? Come on. I thought you were your brother because you were beating on the door. Okay, moving along. We have a strand of, looks like these are electroplated and they are a beautiful light aqua 4mm glass bead. Very pretty. And again, a nice long strand. I mean, you're not getting little chintzy strands with this. You're getting some big stuff. And since she only puts out like one every couple months, sometimes she'll do back to back, but mostly it's like one every couple months. She spends a lot of time, I'm sure, getting these ready. And then we have these beautiful cat's eye beads. These aqua cat's eye beads are just so cute. And I like the consistency of the cat's eye on it. Like, it just seems very hypnotic, very cool. Really like those. Okay, now it looks like we have a nice little mix. So we have some, looks like 6mm glass faceted beads, and it's a nice little mix of the clear, the deep aqua, the light aqua, even like almost like an aquamarine type color there that's a little bit frosted. Really pretty strand. This one you could almost just string it and go. It's really, really pretty. Okay, and next we have, these look like some larger, like, I think they're like almost like pear shape. I think these are the amber glass drop beads, and these are 8 by 6, so you get 65 beads approximately on this huge strand. I mean, it's an 18-inch strand of these beads, and these are great. Those are so pretty. Okay, we have some amber glass cube beads and some little 4mm cube beads. I love a good cube. They are so fun to work with, and they just really add a lot of sparkle and dimension to your designs. And again, she does not short you on beads. It's a nice long strand. Oh, these are really cool. I need to check out I need to see if I can find a description of this. Okay, so these are 5 11 by 8 aqua swirl electroplated glass barrel beads. These are so cool. So cool. I wonder what that would look like with that pattern with these. I mean, these are just so cool looking, and they're almost like a greenish teal to it. So just another really cool shade of all of that. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on one second. I'm gonna try to prevent my cat from hurting herself. Here, you wanna get up there? Come on. Come on. You want up there? Come on. There you go, baby. There you go. Okay, so next we have, oh, this is pretty. Oh, I'm trying to find it. So this is a 19 by 25 by 6 sapphire crystal and glass brass pendant. So here is a really beautiful pendant. It's just so gorgeous. That's what the back looks like. So there's a nice opening there, nice and even. It just looks really, really pretty. So that's a beautiful pendant. And we have another pendant here, and this one's really pretty too. So this one is a, let's see if I can find it real quick. So this is a porcelain. It's 16 by 22 by 6 porcelain and golden alloy heart pendant. So this one has the little porcelain heart in the middle of it, surrounded by the gold. There's a tiny little baby pearl there, and that's what the back looks like. Nice and clean, very pretty, just gorgeous. Getting toward the end of our bag, you guys. We got some good sized bicones here. I'm sorry, English cut beads, not bicones. I know what I'm talking about. So we got some 6mm English cut light aqua beads, and these are really pretty. And they also have that fire polish detail on there, and they just sparkle like crazy. Look at how gorgeous those are. All right, then we have some, it's a 16-inch strand, a 7x4 aqua glass pearl beads, and they're the rice beads shape. So these are really pretty. I really like that. I love the nice like pearl finish and on these beads, and I love the shape of like a barrel or a rice bead or anything like that. This is just really beautiful. And then last but not least, we do have another one, and I believe this is about a 3mm, it looks. Maybe it is a 4, but it looks kind of teeny for me. So another, like another aqua, yeah, bead, and it has the facets on there, of course, and it looks like this is also fire polish. So you get a lot of sparkle. I mean, look at the sparkle in this. This is tremendous, and I am so excited to make something from here. And I think I know which way I want to go and what I want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this. I'm going to clean up my mess, and I will be right back, and we will make something gorgeous. Okay guys, I am back, and I have a little bit of a mess going on here because I dumped a bunch of stuff. I wanted to see what it would look like if I took these little petals on a jump ring and threaded on one of these tiny little blue beads, and I think I like the way that looks. So what I want to do is I want to make a necklace, and I'm not sure if I'm going to use this pendant yet or not. This is kind of like one of those things we're going to play it by ear. But the first thing I want to do is I want to do a bunch of these. So I think it's going to end up looking pretty cute. So let's go ahead and make a bunch of these. I have these, they're 8mm, and they're the thinner jump rings. Bring it a little bit closer for you to see. And that way you can thread the leaf and that bead through. Let me just get my pliers here. So I want to make some of these because I want to use these as like something to put in between the beads on the necklace, just to give it a little extra something, you know. Now, mind you, some of these little crystal beads may not fit on here properly, but some of them will. So I'm just going to go ahead and try out another one here. And I want to do a few just to see what it'll look like. And if I end up not liking it, well, then we'll change it. It's funny because the first one I grabbed from the other one, it fit perfectly, and it just slid right on. And now I'm struggling. There we go. There's a good one. All right, so basically all I'm doing is opening the jump ring, threading on our little leaf, and then threading on one of these blue small 4mm faceted beads. And I'm using the lighter of the aqua to go along with some of our darker aquas, because if you look at this one, it has the swirls of the light and the dark in it, and I want to pick up that. I want to, use that to my benefit. So let's do like 4 of these, and then we'll start planning out our necklace and stringing it and seeing what we think. And like I said, I'm not sure yet if I want to use the pendant, but I think I do, because I really like the looks of this pendant. It's really cool. Let's just go ahead and thread that on. I was so overwhelmed by all my choices that it took me a second to really look at everything as it was spread out and just pull what was like speaking to me. And it was all of these that were definitely speaking to me. So as you can see, I got like the petals, of course, these little lighter blue, almost like a marbly look to them because they have some darker blue in it too. And I got these aqua ones with the gold plating around the sides. I did these swirls because I thought they were really cool looking. And I do have the little flowers as well. So we're gonna, and I'm using the Figaro chain because it matches this pendant. So if we end up going with the pendant, I would like to use that. But I also do have some beading wire here too, because I think I want to bead and use chain for the back. Again, haven't quite decided 100% how I want to do this, but I know that this is a start. I wanted to try this out to see if I like this and excuse me, see if that's going to be, sorry guys, see if that's going to be something that I can be okay with and really enjoy. I mean, I definitely could do an asymmetrical necklace and do beading up one side and then do the chain with dangles on the other side, but I kind of don't want to do that. I do a lot of those and because I love them, right? But I want to give us some variety also. So I want to just try something a little bit different here. And the great thing is I'm sure you can find these petals everywhere. So if you didn't get this bag, it's okay. You can probably find these petals on her maybe on her her little app, which her app is like super easy to use. So, okay, so there's 4. And now we're just gonna like test this out. We're gonna take it for a drive. All right, so let's go ahead and pull off some of this beading wire. I need to order some more. I am getting down. I feel like I order the gold constantly, or maybe I have a gold sitting here somewhere, but I don't know where it's at. All right, so let's cut this off and see where I'm at. Whoops. And just came unwound. So I'm gonna use, and it looks about like a 10-inch piece here. And to be all honest, it's probably gonna be beading on like 8 inches of it. So the first thing I wanna do is let's act like we do wanna put this on because we can easily take it off. Let's just grab a small jump ring. And we're just gonna use this smaller jump ring here to hang it. So let's go ahead and open that up. And I'm gonna scoot these beads off to the side just so that, I'll pull some out that we need, but scoot the rest off to the side so we can concentrate on what we're doing here and get a good, clear vision of everything. So also while I was trying to plan out what I wanted to do in our little break, I had the cats like, I want in, I want out, I want in, I want out. And finally I just said, you know what, that's it. It's either in or out and you're done. I'm not gonna open the door again. All right, so we have these. Let me open these up. I'll put the rest in like a little tray for now. Okay, let's pull some of these off. I love these beads too. These are so pretty. Some really great beads in here. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna pause this for a second because now all that running around back and forth Now I have to excuse myself for just a second. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. So let me just zoom in a little bit here so you can see, make sure I'm all adjusted properly. As you can see, I have little claw marks in my little teeth marks or something because somebody wanted to chew on it. So that'd be one of my lovely kitty cats. They're such stinkers, I'm telling you. All right, so we're just gonna move all this stuff up to the top here to give myself some room. Okay. I feel like I gotta roll up my sleeves and let's do this. So I opened the top drawer to where I store some of my stuff, like my like my tissue paper and everything, and now they're like wanting to be in there with it. So I'm like, here, have fun, go ahead. All right, so let's go ahead and string on some of these small little lighter blue crystals here. Let's just do a couple on each side there. And I kind of feel like I want to do these here, like that. No, I don't like that. I already know I don't like it. All right, so then let's do one of these little rice and gold beads, little blue and gold rice beads on each side. And then let's go ahead and string on our little jump rings and see what we think of that. I mean, if I'm not crazy about it, I'm just gonna toss it off to the side and I will undo them later and we'll figure it out. But I desperately want to like this. So let's take a peek and see. You know what? I think I would like it without this. And I really do. Okay, so let's do this then. We're gonna take this little guy off. Maybe we'll change our mind and use it after. But I would like to, see, this is where I struggle sometimes. No, Lucy, you're in now. That's it. You both are in now. That's all it is. That's all there is to it. So maybe we can make this almost like a little cluster here, down at the bottom with all these petals. I think that might look cute. Let's see. But you know what? I think it would be better with the little rice bead in between. Okay, we're getting there somewhere, you guys. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this. So let's do this. Oh, of course, did I string that on backwards? No. Okay, my bead just flipped around. All right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like that. And I think that I want to do more like this. Or maybe just that many would be fine. Maybe we do 2 more. Let's do 2 more. So let's put on our rice beads. And let's do 2 more of those. Because I think that's gonna look really cute. So if I kind of squish them together, you guys can kind of see what I have going on there. I think that'll look really pretty. So let's do 2 more. You guys are gonna hear Cheeto tearing up an Amazon box. So if he bothers you, you guys, I apologize, but a cat's gonna do what a cat's gonna do, and I really don't want to get back up again and like chase him around. You guys, settle down. Oh, I didn't even force that one on there and I broke it. I didn't mean to do it that hard. That's the one thing too, is you don't want to force the beads on. So if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Move on to the next one. And some of them you can tell like the hole is a little bit bigger than the others, but it's really hard to tell until you get it onto the jump ring if it's going to go all the way through. Am I going to go through this whole little pile and not a single one is going to fit on here? Maybe I only will do the few. I kind of want this to have a little something more on the bottom, like here, you know, and I'm almost thinking about doing some of the chain in between. Oh, you guys, I am like, I know what I want, but I can't figure out what exactly I am doing to get there. You know what I mean? It's just, I know I will, and you guys just need to bear with me because you know, any of you who make jewelry, this is a process. I don't put together something normally before, get out of my garbage, before I get on camera. I have an idea in my head when I'm looking at some beads, and then I just go for it. And sometimes we get lucky, sometimes we don't. And I keep adding to this in my mind of what I want, because I want something that's going to really kind of dangle and shine. Okay, I am really struggling with this. So I think we're going to call it quits on that and maybe add some other things to this, like some of this chain, because I think that adding this chain and maybe some of these little flowers down at the bottom on some head pins would be really cute too. And I think I want it to have like one in the middle, it's going to be longer, and then here, and then on the side there, or just maybe 3. So let's like look at this. So I think here, so I'm going to cut this little link right here off. All right. I'm going to find my small jump rings because I think it'll be better if we use jump rings instead of hanging it right from the chain. Let's see, I want some really tiny ones. I know I got more little tiny ones. Only problem is I think I want to restring this. Okay, we're going to restring this. Do you guys want me to pause it until I get my stuff together here and figure out what I'm doing? Are we okay with this? I'm not okay. All right, so let's go ahead and hang this on here. I want something that's going to have like kind of like a beaded like focally front, but I also don't want I kind of don't want a pendant today. You know what I mean? Like I kind of don't want a pendant. So let's do this. Let's cut some chain and let's see what we want for our lengths. And I think I want to cut it here for that one, making it just a little bit shorter. Yeah. Okay. I promise you we will get there. Oh, and maybe, I think I might have a really good idea, you guys. I think I might have a really, really good idea. But let's finish this part here. Let's do it. Let's get our chain together. So I have this. Probably won't even need these jump rings then if I'm thinking clearly. All right, and then we have next one. We want same size. So let's cut it here. I think I just had a really, really good idea. Here we go. So then, and let's do another shorter one. So our next one would be pretty short. So let's go here. And really all I'm doing is using the pattern of the Figaro chain just to kind of figure out where I want it to be. Ending with like the large loop at the bottom. Okay, there we go. And now let's do another one just like that. Same size. Cutting this small little piece right here. Boy, you guys are like super brave, like joining me today, because I haven't done any kind of work in like, oh, I don't know. It's been, I don't even know when I sent the last video to our thing that we use for Chris to upload videos. But I think I need to get one more on here. So we need to try to get one more. So it's been like at least the middle of the week since I've done any kind of like beading or jewelry making or anything else like that. It's been, I've been not doing much. Like I've been basically getting ready for the holiday and getting ready to have family and friends over. So that's what I've been up to. All right. And then my thought is to hang the chain behind this guy. So this really has like multi-layers on this one jump ring. So let's do this. Go ahead and close that one up. So we have our center one. And then let's go ahead and put more on here. So let's do our next one. Lucy, that is enough out of you, little girl. Let's do the next size. Oh, little Miss Lucy Lou. She has been a stinker today. All right. Then let's do the small one here. I hear you, sweet girl. What are you doing? She wants inside my work bag, and I have it hanging from the door, and she's desperately trying to climb into it. If you get stuck in there, I'll end up taking you to work with me. I don't know if you would like that very much. All right. Anybody else out there have a black cat that is just bonkers, like my cat? So yesterday was Easter Sunday, and we went to church, and it was really nice. I love going to church for Easter. I mean, Easter is one of my favorites anyway, and I always get like very emotional during an Easter service because, you know, I mean, Good Friday service is emotional too because of, you know, Jesus dying for our sins and him having to pay for the sins of, you know, everybody in the world, and doing it so graciously and lovingly, and knowing that you're forgiven is just such, it brings you such peace, but it also makes you feel really sad for, you know, really sad because he's having to go through this for us, you know, but he's wanting to go through it for us. So anyway, so I always get emotional, and I get emotional too with Easter Sunday. And one of my favorite hymns, I remember it as a child, and it was, I Know That My Redeemer Lives. I know that some of you might be familiar with that song. It's, to me, one of the best ones. I love it. And I always get emotional, and I always end up tearing up. And, you know, my brother just kind of looked over at me, and he's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." But it's one of my favorite songs, and it just always makes me feel very sentimental, and it always brings tears to my eyes, like tears of joy. Not tears of sadness or sorrow, but tears of joy. All right, so now my thought is to do the little glass flowers with the cute little blue faceted rondelle bead, and maybe hang them from the bottom of our chain. And I think that would look really cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and I think, yeah, these are strong enough for me to do a simple loop, which is great. So I'm just going to bend that over and do a simple loop on here. See, now we're getting somewhere. Now I'm figuring it out, you guys. And I'm very happy about it. It takes a little bit sometimes. You got to roll through a couple things to see if that's really what you want to do. And once you get it figured out, you're good to go. At least I like to think so anyway. All right, so I'm just making sure my little loop is closed all the way there. And then let's just go ahead and open it like a jump ring and hook it onto our chain. Like so. All right, we took the long way around to get here, but I think we're here because I think this is exactly what I want to see. Whoops, and I drop it. So, like so. And then when they're all clustered together, I think it'll just hang like so nice. So let's do this so we can get it on our wire and see what we think. So then after church, came home and we got our ham made, and my mom was making the cheesy potatoes, which are so good. I could just eat so many cheesy potatoes. It's ridiculous. We made a couple of vegetables. I had other people in the family bring in over some desserts. So we had a bunch of desserts, but I made, and I will put a photo in here too. So I will let you know, it'll probably be right about now. I made the no-bake cookies and I wanted them to look like little nests. So I put peanut M&Ms on top when they were getting ready to harden, and they ended up looking like little bird nests, and they're really, really cute. So I hope you guys like that. But it was super easy. You just make no-bake cookies and you take like the little peanut M&Ms and make them look like a little nest. And you can do it for, you know, it's not really Eastery, it's just very springy. So it'd be fun. And you could also, if you wanted to, maybe do like the, I think you guys have seen like the Chinese noodles. I think you can get them at Walmart. They're like the little crunchy noodles that are like this, and they're like kind of skinny, but they're like the ones that you put on like the lo mein stuff. Oh shoot, why'd I do that? Because I'm busy talking. And you can use that with melted butterscotch chips and make it really look like a little nest, and combine all those together, form your little nest in like a little cupcake liner. And that would be really cute too. I might try to do that and put little eggs in there. That'd be really adorable. Okay, so now they're gonna wrestle and play. So you're gonna hear a lot of body slams. These two cats are going nuts. So we ended up having, let's see, my mom and my brother, Shane's mom and dad, his sister, and her youngest. Her oldest daughter was at her boyfriend's for Easter, and her husband unfortunately had to work. And then Shane's stepsister Katie, her husband Tim, and their son Harry, and his stepsister Kayla, her boyfriend Martin, and her daughter Maddie. And let's see, who else did we have? I know we had other people, didn't we? Oh, of course, my son and his girlfriend, Xander and his girlfriend, and then later Jacob was able to make it. Ashley was not able to make it. It's the weekend of her birthday, and she had a lot of plans with friends. So I told her, I said, don't worry about that, honey. Just go have fun with your friends. And Devin wasn't able to make it because she had to work. So yeah, so we had a house full, and it was great. It was so nice to have everyone here and everyone just hanging out and talking and eating and just having a good time. And can you believe it? We literally had 0 leftovers. Like, I think the only leftovers we had were of rolls. And it's unbelievable. Like, oh, and I made deviled eggs. Only thing, instead of using like regular yellow mustard and mayonnaise, I used stone ground mustard, and everybody was just going crazy over them. And they were gone in like so fast. So fast. So anyway, it was a phenomenal dinner. We had such a great time. And then by the time that was over, we're exhausted. But then even going back to Friday, so Friday I got out of work, and when I got home, my husband's like, get in the car, we're leaving. So we're going to be having our bathroom remodeled finally the week that we get back from Florida. So he's like, get in the car, we're going to go to dinner, and we're going to go to a movie, but before we see the movie, because we're going to have some time between dinner and the movie, we need to go to Lowe's and Menards and check out some things. So we ended up doing a little bit of shopping in between, and yeah, so we got a lot done. And then Saturday was my cleaning the house day, and so I didn't even have time to even look at beads unless I was cleaning up my mess, just so that if anybody walked into this room, they weren't like, oh my goodness, Jody, what do you have going on in here? Because it's been pretty messy lately. And I know that being that it's the beginning of the month now, like today is April 1st, I know that subscription boxes are going to be rolling in the next like couple weeks. So I need to get myself reorganized, put things away that I decided I was going to go right into my stash. Look for any opportunities that I missed that I could have done another project, or maybe that I will do another project, but it won't be yet. So I did all that, and that was a lot. See, so I think I'm going to like this because this is going to kind of cluster together, and I don't think that I want to put a bead in between. So let's just try them without the beads in between, because I kind of want them just to hang right next to each other, and I'll get them all strung on and then I'll lay it out and show you guys. Because I want it to kind of be like, I want it to be like little separate pieces, but all look like one pendant, you know what I mean? So let's do that. And I think it'll just look really cute with the petals. And if we do make it this far, and if it actually works, then it's worth the agony we went through of me changing my mind several times and trying to figure out what I'm doing. All right, so got the last one on. Oh yeah, this is what I was envisioning. So right here, guys, see, just like that. That's gonna be really darling. I love it. That's perfect. Okay, all right. I did the right thing, you guys. I absolutely did the right thing. I'm very happy with that. So just to make sure that you're able to see, I just wanted to check real quick that I didn't go anywhere. Okay, good. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and we will string on some beads. And like I said, this is gonna be only partial beaded because I want the rest of it to be chain. I am gonna make a shorter necklace here with this. And I'm really getting into some of the shorter necklaces. I don't know if they're like in or not. I don't keep up with that too much, but I do know that with the summer coming, that I tend to wear a lot of shorter jewelry just because everything seems lighter. So you wear like a lighter t-shirt or a cute little tank top, stuff like that. So I kind of want to stick with some like daintier or shorter necklaces, maybe not daintier, because you can wear a nice big chunky necklace that's shorter and it's really cute. So that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to appeal to some easy breezy summer days. All right, and then let's go ahead and do another small one here. And let's do another barrel bead. Kind of wanting to save a couple of these barrel beads because I want to do eventually a matching bracelet and some earrings too. So I think that would be really, really fun to do. So we're just gonna do a couple of those and save a couple along with our cute little flower there, because we'll use it as a dangle on a bracelet. So my next video might be matching earrings and bracelet for this. All right, and then let's just go ahead and string on some of these cute little oval rice beads. Let's do 3 of them. Okay, and then let's do one of these light blue ones to space in between. That's gonna be cute. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be so pretty. I absolutely love that. And I promise I will be doing stuff with the amber too. I saw these and I just needed it. I needed it really bad. So don't worry, we will be doing stuff with amber too, because I love the amber color. But I think I'd probably dig into my stash with that too and find some other things that would go with it as well. Like I love like a nice, really pretty, like deep red with amber as well as I do the blue. Like the blue looks great with it too. But I might dig around in my stash and see what else I can find that we can add to it or something. I haven't quite decided yet. I need some time to mill it over, I think, and look at what I got going on. All right, so I think we're gonna end it there. Actually, no, we got some more room. Let's do another of the little light blue bead to end it off. We got a little room. Cute. Very, very cute. Okay, good deal. I'll just move those off to the side. And let's go ahead and close these up. So I'm gonna grab my little wire guardians. I need a couple gold ones. Oh, just a couple. And then I need a couple gold crimp tubes. So let me open that up. There we go. Oh, I always do that. Just gonna pull out 2. There we go. All right, and let's grab some chain. I'm gonna go ahead and put this chain around and see where I want my chain to be on my neck. So I only want about this much chain, and that's probably about like 5 inches on each side. So I'm gonna cut it right here. There we go. And this chain is nice and thin and dainty, so that's what I like about this chain too. I do love that nice chunky Rolo chain that we got as well. I love that. All right, I don't think I want these sizes, but I do have some smaller ones here. There's a smaller one. There's a smaller one. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and cut this in half because I want to have it be centered in the back. And it looks like we want to go right about here. There we go. Perfect. All right, and my intention are to use the larger opening so that I can put these right onto my chain without using a jump ring. So first thing we'll do is we'll put on our little crimp tube and then our wire guardian, and we'll get it strung through both sides. Cheeto, what are you doing? And then we will go ahead and put our chain right onto the one side here. Just bead it right on. And then go ahead and thread our little tail through our crimp tube and just pull it up till you're right where you want to be. And then we can crimp it down. Nice little crimp. Just like that. Okay. And then if we can, I would like to thread that tail through some beads. So let's just thread it through some beads. You guys watched last time when I messed it up pretty bad and I didn't have a lot to deal with, and it was kind of painful. So I was like, it was pretty bad. All right, so then let's do the same thing for this side. And I just kind of let gravity do its thing, and I scooted it down so that way it would be where it needs to be on here, and I'll be able to get rid of the rest of what I don't need here. Cheeto. Cheeto. That's enough. Anybody want to babysit some cats for a few days? Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, I feel like it's only my cats that do this kind of crazy stuff, but I know that's not true. I know it's absolutely not true. All right, so we're gonna pull that down, but we're also gonna thread it through a couple beads because, yeah, I've already dealt with that nightmare last week. And I don't wanna do it again. Just through a couple. And once you feel it poke out through that other bead, just grab onto it and pull it down gently. There we go. And then now it's nice and even, and you can adjust it where you need it to be, and make sure it's not too stiff. Give yourself a little bit of space here and just get a good crimp. There we go. And then you can trim off whatever you don't need. So I started listening to a really good mystery book on Audible, and it's really, really good. I'll give you the recommendation. It is The Guest List by Lucy Foley. If you haven't read it, it is really good. She's the same author who wrote The Girl on the Train, I believe. But really, really good book. It had me, like, I thought I knew who did it about 3/4 of the way through, because there's like these mysteries, like what's going on in the story is so interwoven with other stories within the story that it kind of leaves you guessing. And just when you think you know who the guilty person is, you find out you were wrong. And it was phenomenal. So if mysteries are your thing and you like a good suspenseful mystery book, one that's leaving you guessing, then this is definitely a good book for you. So it's called The Guest List by Lucy Foley. It's really good. Okay. All right. So now we have our necklace. Let me get rid of some of the stuff so we can really take a look at it. And I wonder why my jump rings are all messed up, right? You just saw that. Okay. And get rid of these. I almost lost the petal. And then I will turn around and turn the camera around and try it on for you guys. I just want to have you look at it real quick. All right, so this is what we ended up with, and it is super cute. The petals just hang so adorable, and then the little flowers below it, really, really adorable. I'm very happy on how that turned out. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off the necklace I'm currently wearing and flip this around. And you guys, thank you for like hanging with me and like dealing with all my indecisiveness and really like trying to hone in on the results that I was trying to get. It is definitely a process. It's not something that, sometimes you can't just jump right into it. If you're thinking of something kind of elaborate, it's something that you got to play with, It's just something you have to play with. So, all right, I'm gonna pause this, flip you guys around, and we'll take a look at what it looks like on. Okay, everyone, here we go. And this is where it hangs, right here. And I'm just playing with the petals a little bit, just trying to mess with it because it looks like when I flipped it onto my head, like onto my neck, I got it a little tangled up. Anyway, so it's kind of clustery, but it looks like it's like one piece, right? That's what I was going for. That's what I was really trying to do. And I hope that that message came through when you look at it. And then I have all the little dangles. It just looks like a little summery flower. Let me pull you in closer so you can take a real good peek at it. And it hangs just perfectly right where I kind of want that. You know, there's a lot of, I have a lot of like scoop neck shirts that'll look really cute with, or even like a couple of V-neck shirts that will look cute with that. It would even look cute on like a little, like a tank top or like a little spaghetti strap dress or something like that. Really cute. It turned out really pretty and I'm really happy with it. Thank you for bearing with me. And my cats are really going crazy. They're fighting back there, like play fighting. So I'm gonna let you guys go because you guys have listened to my cats be crazy all evening. And then with me being indecisive, I probably drove you all batty. So I apologize. But now that I figured this out, I think I would like to make some, you know, cute little dangly earrings from these because that would be really cute too. A bracelet with this as being like the dangle on the wrist, that would be really pretty. So I think our next one that I'm gonna do is going to be something, the bracelet and the earrings that match. But this is all I'm gonna have for you for now. Much love to you all, and I hope you have a really great week, and I'm sure I'll be seeing you again really soon. I will put don't forget, I will have in the show notes GGCs. Did I just forget? You guys are used to this by now, right? GGC treasure bag, the app info, because your best thing is to go through the app and you know, sign up on the alert list, I guess. And what it does is once you're signed up on that, when she'll send out an email saying, hey, on such and such date, I'm going to be releasing a treasure bag. And it's going to be at this date, at this time, Eastern time, or whatever. And then once you get that, if you have the notifications on, she will notify you too, hey, just a reminder, we're doing this today. And you know, and once they're gone, they're gone. Like, and they move really fast. So this is a really cool way for you to try it out and see what you think. And again, get on the app, take a look around. She's got a little store. She even has like her own little community in there, and you can like reach out to people and talk with other people. It's like her own little mini treasure world in there. So this was my first experience getting one, and I think it's going to be something I will continue to get when she sends out the alerts. Totally worth it for me. And like I said, it was $49, and then you had shipping, but the shipping was pretty low. I think it was roughly $5. And it's a lot of beads. You guys saw the beads and the pendants and everything that I got. And I mean, just 10 like closures too. I mean, you have, you know, 10 toggle clasps, you had 10 lobster clasps, just so many things. I mean, it's definitely worth it. So anyway, again, much love to you all. Hope you had a wonderful Easter. I'm going to let you guys go, and I will talk to you again real soon. Bye, everyone.